Hi guys, welcome back. Hope everybody's doing fantastic wherever you are in this world. Let me just get this out of the way. First of all, I literally just got out of bed. I was minding my own business, watching the Georgia Senate runoff, when I noticed that Miss Katie Joy had posted a video stating she's going to clear up some rumors. But you guys, let me back up a bit. Yesterday, Tati Westbrook's lawyer, Salty, actually filed another motion called the Precipice. And you know what? I'm not going to get into it. You want to know about this whole new motion, please, I'll link Emily D. Baker's channel down below. She gives the best rundown of it, and you'll get more information from her. But what amazed me and what made me so like, oh no, she didn't, was the fact that, let me play what Emily D. Baker said.
And that gets into this declaration that is in the opposition to the motion to dismiss. Other video. Was a paid member of defendant's channels as of the date of the video, which means Lorianne, who lives in Washington, is a paid member of Without a Crystal Ball's channel or Katie Joy Live's channel. Because Katie Joy operates both channels are connected together. I think she'd have a very hard time arguing they're not, because half the time it seems when she goes live on Katie Joy Live, the bottom little bit, see with me it says at the Emily D. Baker, hers often says Without a Crystal Ball. I don't think you can separate the two. I don't even think they'll try. You see, again, it's right here. There's no way they're going to be able to argue. I don't even know if they'll bother. They probably won't, but
You heard it, you guys. You heard it. Emily D. Baker said that since she operates both channels, and it seems as though she would have a hard time separating the two. And she didn't think that they would actually argue the separation of the, both channels, since Without a Crystal Ball was on both channels, Katie Joy Live and Without a Crystal Ball. But let me show you this. This is the reason why I screamed and got out of bed so quick. First of all, I think in my mind, this is what I'm thinking, okay? Katie Joy definitely watches Emily D. Baker. 100% watches Emily D. Baker. Because that is no coincidence. Absolutely no coincidence. You guys, Katie has been on a live every single day for the past 6 days. The reason why I didn't want to make videos was because I felt, what's word can I use? I felt so sorry for her. Because in my opinion, she's just bringing and pleading her case in the court of public opinion. Katie has no allies. If she does have allies, they're too ashamed to come forward to say, oh, we support her, And at the end of the day, after what Emily D. Baker said, it's like, that's a lot of money she's gonna have to shell out for an attorney. Nearly over $1 million. It's like, who can, And why would you need people like us just piling on and piling on? But at the end of the day, it's like, there's only so much a person can do, So I did watch all her videos, all her lives. And it's like, I was basically screaming to say, Katie, just shut up. Don't, just get off. Just get off. Because in no way is this helping her. And this motion that Salty actually filed yesterday proves that. It proves that, you guys. But before we get into that, let's go over how she cleared all this up.
And recently there has been a series of accusations levied about my husband. And first of all, my husband is not a public figure. My husband does not have his YouTube channel is literally tiny, and it only has music on there. He doesn't upload stuff. It's literally tiny. My husband is a musician.
This is what's confusing me, okay? She's insisting her husband is not a public figure, but mention he has a YouTube channel, okay? He makes videos, he's an artist, a musician. Doesn't that make him a public figure? I'm confused. Let me know. But anyway, let's move forward. You guys, I apologize, I have a visitor. But anyway, let's move forward. This is how dramatic she is. And also, this is what it was. She was so bombarded on Twitter. But this is her Twitter from yesterday. Then, you guys, she goes off and she reads her husband's statement. And this is what it says.
That's what he said. And I'm just this is a comment he made. I am a Norse heathen, spiritual path, and I'm also a musician in black metal band. That they're using those things to come up with this narrative. Unfortunately, in those two worlds I just spoke of, there is a loud minority of people who actually are white supremacists, so they try to connect dots, but there is no connection. I am a dues-paying member of the Troth, which is an inclusive heathen community. I've also signed Proclamation 127, which is taking a direct stance against bigotry in any form, but because these people only know a tiny fraction about me and my life, they think they have all the info. And lastly, I'd like to say I respectfully, he's talking about wolves.
So goes on and bitches about how people are telling her not to talk for her husband and all that bullshit, and people don't do their research. It's like, Katie, one thing you gotta understand, you know, a lot of people look at it as he's a man, you know, and I've seen channels calling him other names. But the way you're carrying on right now, it's like you're treating him basically like a puppet, you know. It's like he doesn't have a backbone or he doesn't have a spine. So you are his mouthpiece. That's the way people are looking at it. I'm just being honest with you. Also, another thing, Katie, is that you're going after people and saying they're not doing their research. Honestly speaking, you should be so grateful, you know. You say you were doxed, police were called on you, CPS was called on you. The whole CPS thing, people are worried about your son because of what they see online. They're not there behind closed doors, okay? The police were called on you, as the last time I remember was because people were scared that you might do something to yourself. So that's why in my mind, okay, that's why the police was there at your house. And then another thing is that people aren't like you, that when they have a vendetta out for somebody or they have a resentment out, in my opinion, which you had for Tati, you went and, like the saying goes, when you dig for dirt, you're going to find dirt. So you went and you used public records to hurt these people. In my opinion, okay, what you did, yes, I agree, public records are public records. But morally, it was so wrong. Absolutely wrong. I would never do that to somebody else. Absolutely not. You get channels that just totally dislike Jeffree Star or Shane Dawson, or look at Onision. I've never seen people pull his public records in reference to, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong, but please correct me if I'm wrong. But to the extent of you went with Tati and her husband was so wrong. Absolutely 100% wrong. But now, when a fraction of that is happening to your husband, it's a no-no. Just a fraction is happening to your husband. Imagine how James Westbrook felt at the time. They sent you 4 cease and desist, which you felt, I'm not going to do it. It's public record. I can do as I please. Look at the predicament you're in today. I feel I'm the only one, maybe not, but I feel I'm the only one that truly does feel bad for you. Because honestly speaking, today listening to Emily D. Baker, and she said at this point, the cost of lawyers' fees could add up to $1.5 million. Don't quote me, but I think that's what I heard. And please correct me in the comments down below if I am wrong. That is a lot. You have a beautiful baby boy at home that you need to take care of. People have been questioning. You even complained on your Twitter how people are coming after your parenting, because all people see is all your uploads a day. It takes me now doing YouTube, it takes a long time to make a video. And in my humble opinion, watching for the past 6 days, watching all your lives, I have been screaming at my television to say, Katie, get off. Katie, stop. Get off. Shut up, Katie. That's what I've been screaming. And my kids, my husband's like, Renelle, you need to stop. I'm like, babe, This woman needs to stop because she's basically incriminating herself. You know, it got to stop at some point, Katie. It's like you are coming apart at the seams. Nothing goes perfect in this world. What you're going through is definitely taking a toll on you. You can't tell me it's not. It's 100% taking a toll on you. And by you saying, oh, my lawyer said I can still do my job. Do your job, Katie, on Without a Crystal Ball. I'm not telling you how to run your channel. I'm just trying to give you advice for you to save yourself, to keep your channel, to keep that money flowing in, because you did say you're the sole breadwinner. Keep making your videos of the Duggars and Teen Mom and whoever else on reality TV. Keep doing that. Stop coming on live and pleading your case in front of the courts of public opinion. It's not helping you. You go off the rails. You have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now 6 in 7 days, or maybe 6 days. I'm going to count of days. Basically, except yesterday, you've been doing a live every day. First one, wow, so much has happened. I'm not going in order because I don't think I know the order of it properly. Wow, so much has happened. All of this needs to stop. Clearing up one last rumor. Utterly discouraged, and rumor has it. Now, in the video, clearing up one last rumor. You are going so hard on trying to clear up your name about doxing Creepshow Art. I'm still gonna believe you did dox her. You know why, Katie? Because you could have done that differently, period. You always say you research. And yes, okay, you do your research. So you tell me that in that link that you gave in the Discord on Unirock, you had no idea that the information was there. I call bullshit on that. Number 2, you made sure you went and you dug in Creepshow's own videos. That to me is like now obsessive. And you went and you dug to show people that she herself has let out the information. Yes, she did. And if she did, it's no business of yours to actually guide people and show people how to get that information. Because if I remember on your Twitter, you said that her family guided you on how to get those records. And this is the tweet I'm talking about. Nope, I had permission to release the information and was guided how to find it by family. So, in all, what they did for you, you're doing for other people, is guiding people. Because at the end of the day, I'm sure Creepshow Art has people that dislike her and would love to be guided in the right direction on where to get that type of information. I'm just saying. And then, when you were in another one of your lives, you went off on Creepshow Art.
So Creepshow, make your other 5,000th video about me, say I'm the worst. You know, that's your title for everything is Katie just got the worst. You know, Katie commits perjury. Katie is such a criminal. Hey Creepshow, how come if I'm such a criminal, I haven't been arrested? Hey Creepshow, how come nothing you've ever said about me has ever been true? Because it's not. Your opinions are like assholes. Everyone has an opinion. It doesn't mean your opinion is right. And guess what, Creepshow? If I talk about you, guess what? You talk about me incessantly. You have been posting about me on Instagram. You have been obsessed with taking me down since June. You know why you're obsessed with taking me down, Creepshow? It's funny that you are so obsessed with taking me down. It all seemed to happen right after Ethan called me out for my work on the Shane Dawson story, and you got jealous. You got pissed off that I got attention, and it was shortly after that you accused me of being a stalker. Anytime someone gets attention that you want, Creepshow, you have to somehow make a video about that commentary channel to destroy their reputation. How about instead of going after your competition, you just make content, Creepshow, and stay away from destroying destroying your competition and ruining their credibility. Because it's pretty evident, Creepshow, that this is what you do. You do this with creator after creator after creator. Anyone that has any sort of like momentum in this community, you somehow need to go after and discredit. And you and your flock of seagulls or whatever you guys are, you all like gang up. You all ganged up on Deaf Noodles. You all gang up on whoever the person that's coming up is. You gang up on Dad Challenge because he's getting views. You get to discuss, and it's so you're the thought police and you're the tone police. So too many videos of Micah Stopper because of why? Because you said. Because it's your decision to decide how many videos is too much. That's creepy to you, and it's why. Because why? You realize by accusing him of being the stalker, you're accusing him of being a criminal. If you can say things about me, Creepshow, I can say things about you. Like, so you can call him the stalker. What's your evidence that he's actually stalking someone other than he's made a lot of videos and made some money on it? Have you not falsely accused people of putting out what you believed was CP? Did that not get you in a ton of shit? Have you not had a ton of backlash for some of the videos you've made because you did not have sources or you got information wrong? Have you doubled down and refused to correct things when people have called you out? Yes. Do you consistently get called out for falsely accusing people of things? Yes. You're no better than anyone else. So stop being the tone police for the commentary community. Stop trying to destroy other people in this community because you want all of it. You can have your pie without having to ruin the other creators around you because you don't want them to be commentating on what you cover. Because the way that you go after all of the creators in the commentary community, the way that you do, shows me that you're petty and jealous and you just want to destroy your competition. And someday, even though I'm in the middle of something that's going on legally, you're going to find yourself in a lawsuit because of the way that you're doing things and because you refuse to retract and you refuse to correct. And you can only keep defaming people so much that you're not going to end up getting sued. I'm not going to sue you, girl, but I've seen that you've been threatened to be sued so many times. So your hands are not clean in any of this. And she'll make a video about this. Oh, Katie's just getting worse. Well, you know what, Creepshow? You're a bully, and I don't care anymore. Make 27 more videos about me. I don't care. I don't care. You're just a bully.
You guys, she went ballistic on Creepshow Art. Went ballistic. Not that I'm sure it won't even affect Creepshow Art, but you can see she resents that woman. Absolutely resents her. In my opinion, for number one, don't go around wishing ill on anybody. Absolutely not. I've always said, when I've done these Katie Joy videos, I've always said I hope she comes out of this unscathed. I truly do, absolutely do hope she comes out of this unscathed. But to wish this or speak this on somebody else, totally unacceptable. Unacceptable. And I am actually going to link a video down in the description box about a video that Creepshow Art made about Lorianne. And this woman is psycho. She is absolutely psycho, in my opinion. I've never come across this. And Creepshow Art does a fantastic job of explaining exactly what she's done. And I'll link that. But as for Katie to say that she's going to be in her position one day, we totally rebuke that. Absolutely. We don't want anybody, I wouldn't want anybody to go through that. I wouldn't want my worst enemy to go through that. It is just absolutely wrong. Then she goes off on Leslie Bass. You guys. At the end of the day, nobody's hands are clean. Leslie came out and made this video about how Katie Joy paid for her financials. But this is how ignorant Katie is. Absolutely ignorant. I'm going to play this clip for you. And my heart goes out to poor Miss Jana. It really does. But listen to this.
Yeah, Leslie Bass, I hope you continue to clout chase me, girl. Keep going. Keep going. She's on Twitter clout chasing. How many videos have you made about me lying? And I've never responded. So the one time I respond, Leslie, now you're going to be like, oh, I can't believe Katie's done this. Girl, shut up. You've made 4 videos, 5 videos on me, lying on me. Keep going on Twitter. Keep tagging me on Twitter. Keep talking your crap on Twitter, Leslie. You're a liar. You are a clout chaser. You're trash. And you know what? I want to go out on a good note. I'm so done with this. I'm so done with you people. Just leave me alone, Leslie. All I've ever asked of you is to keep my name out of your mouth or to shut up and stop lying. Your content would be so much better if you focused on something besides me and your victimhood by me. Creepshow, make your videos about me. Unirock, make your videos about me. BX, make your videos about me. I don't have to take it anymore, and just because I'm responding doesn't mean I'm losing it. You guys are so hypocritical. Y'all can talk so much shit about me, but then if I dare to respond, I'm somehow the bad guy. You guys are the masters of gaslighting. It's the stupidest game on YouTube I've ever existed. So go talk yourself. Oh, Katie, but if you respond, then you're just giving them what they want. Katie, it's never going to stop. It doesn't stop even if I ignore them. Like, it doesn't stop if I ignore them. It doesn't stop if I say their names. It never stops. So guess what, you guys? All of you that are doing this are like, at this point, like, am I bothered by it? No, I'm annoyed because you guys are just annoying. And when your fans come here and accuse me of things, yeah, I'm going to block them because it's petty, it's stupid, and you guys don't go after them. Just don't. If you don't want to watch them, don't watch them. If you want to watch them, watch them. But I'm not doing this anymore. And I'm not going to be what you want me to be because Leslie doesn't like it or Leslie's going to accuse me of some crap. Leslie, you're boring. This drama with you is boring. I don't even talk to you anymore. You're boring. I have receipts for days of all the crap you've pulled on me. I know. I just like to respond sometimes and let them make 87,000 more videos. I don't care. I never talk about them. I don't. My subs don't like it. Unirock stalks people. It's really disturbing, actually. All right, so I like it when you respond. You have the right to stand up for yourself as much as you need to, regardless. Well, I'm just, Leslie's going on this diatribe, tagging me on Twitter, acting like I'm somehow this bully. No, Leslie, you're the bully. You're a narcissist, or you act like a narcissist. You use your flying monkeys to invade my sources. You have mocked my rape. You've accused me of, making up my rape. You have said that I'm a child abuser. Your hands aren't clean. You're messy. Like, who cares? This is why I got bored with her drama last year. This is why I wanted to give her no attention this year, because she's literally, like, just nothing to me. Like, I have always come from a standpoint of, first of all, I want to make it clear, it is not illegal to use public records. Anyway. Where'd he go? He's gone. He'll come back if he wants to.
What I'm saying, I worked for a judge for over 20 years. Now, anything, I don't know how to look in these screens.
Don't worry about it.
Anything that's public records, yes. Anybody can go and pay for it. Hey, anybody can go and pay for it. And that is public knowledge. But if you take those records and you go down deep inside it and you look into their personal life, that is a criminal offense.
Now, a bankruptcy?
Yeah.
That's not paying for someone's financials. That's a court document.
Yeah, but you said I had to pay for it and you agreed to it. That's
right, but who cares? She makes it sound like I went and got her bank statements. No, I didn't.
Exactly. So this is what...
And the reason, did she tell you why I had to look for that? Because she hosted a fraudulent super chat drive.
You guys, how can you guys not love Miss Jenna? Poor Miss Jenna was just trying to get involved and try to hear and listen and all that. But anyway, so I'm quite interested to know if that is true what Miss Jenna said. And she said that if you do pay for public records, okay, and you use those public records to dig deeper into whoever, it can be a criminal offense. I would love to send this piece to Emily D. Baker and ask if that's true, because that sounds very interesting. And another thing, you guys, that made me so angry, so angry, the alleged suicide of Truthy. I don't know if it is true that he committed suicide or not, but you use that as an example, in my opinion, for people to stop harassing her or talking about her. But it's okay for Katie to go around harassing other people. In my opinion, I think she's harassing Creepshow Art. She can't leave her alone. On her Twitter, if I can find it, I'll insert it here. Somebody sent her a video link to Creepshow Art talking the Onision documentary and the reason why she didn't participate. And Katie decides to insert herself in this, retweet it, and also say that, oh, she's just jealous because she wasn't asked to be in it. It's like, how can you keep poking the fucking bear? You know where you stand with Creepshow Art. She doesn't want to be bothered with you, but you keep poking the bear. Katie, you need to stop. You absolutely need to stop. And honestly speaking, I think it all just boils down to jealousy. It honestly does for me. Because why are you going after all those channels that seem to be growing. Creepshow is growing. Radiant Brit is growing. Who else? Quite a few people. People are actually coming up on her name, which I think agitates the shit out of her, because she's losing subscribers, but I see she is gaining on a Katie Joy live. So I wonder if that's just people trolling her or really there to support her, because her lives say completely different. You know, members only lives say completely different. But I don't know, that's just me. But at the end of the day, you guys, in my opinion, she is definitely going off on the deep end. She is coming undone at the seams. But doing these lives, she's doing herself no justice here. She is basically incriminating herself. Let's talk about, Lori-Ann. Now she swear blind she doesn't know her. But in the chats, in this document that was just filed, Salsy shows her being involved in a chat, giving Katie Joy a super chat, and actually talking bad about Salsy. This woman, even if you go look at the court documents, he's got screenshots there. She even DM'd him, accusing him of doxing her. And then Katie gives this excuse or this reasoning to, oh, she doesn't know who this person is.
I don't know who they're trying to say, like, because I said, so here's the narrative. Because I was being silly in a live stream and jokingly called someone my best friend, which don't you sometimes do that when you're serious, like when you're on a live stream? Oh, that's my best friend. Like, no, she's not my best friend. I don't know any of my subscribers. I don't know who they are. I don't know where they live. I don't know what they do. I get messages from people. Sometimes I respond, sometimes I don't. But this idea that I've somehow, like, I'm best friends with someone that may or may not have done something is ridiculous, because I'm not. And there's going to be, like, but they're going to run with it because it's an interesting story and they think that I've somehow, like, made her do things. But I'm not responsible for what other people do or say. I'm not responsible for how other people act. That's why I constantly tell people, don't spread hate, don't do these things, don't do any of this. And all this is doing, and all it's continuing to do, is, so if you're the person that they're targeting right now, this woman, what if you found out that everything that's being said about her is a lie? What if you found out that everything that was written was lied? What if you found out the person that put that thing out there wasn't credible and had been targeting me for over a year? What if you found out all of that? But that doesn't matter, right? You want to believe that this person is doing things on my behalf, and that's just not true.
There you go, guys. Me personally, I've never been on anybody's live and seeing that creator call out a member or a subscriber and saying, oh, that's my best friend. No, Katie, you're the only one that did that. The only one. Now you're trying to swindle your way out of it. But Salt is right there watching you every move. After seeing Tati's lawyer's documents, it's like, damn, these people are really giving Tati every penny that she's paying them. They are really doing their job. Absolutely doing their job. And it doesn't pay you or give you any. It doesn't help you, Katie, by you saying, my lawyer said I can still do my job. I'm sure your lawyer means keep on making your reality TV videos. Make 2-3 a day and keep it moving. Spend the rest of your day at home with your family. Help your husband out. In these lives collectively, she talks about everybody she has a beef with. I'm talking about Rich Lux, Dustin Daly, Nick Snyder, Angelica Oles, Creepshow Art, BX, I'm not familiar with these whole name, forgive me, Radiant Brit, Mysterious T, who else was she talking about? And she goes on and on and on. It's like, what are you doing? These people are thriving. These people are living their life. These people are not even worried about you. But you keep coming and hopping on shit that's not even relevant for them. This is how, in my opinion, Katie is, okay? If you don't do things her way, she's gonna turn on you. She's gonna come after you with everything. Let's take, for example, this is how I found out about Nate the lawyer, was through her. how she promoted him, how he's so unbiased and he's, you know, he'll give you both sides and let you know the truth and, you know, all that bullshit. What happened to her friendship with Nate? As soon as Nate did a collab with Emily D. Baker, she dropped him like a hot potato. She is no longer friends with Nate. And at the end of the day, Nate had her back. He was just being unbiased, that's all. But because in her mind, oh no, you can't befriend Emily D. Baker, juices. That's the type of person you're dealing with. Katie, this is one thing you gotta realize. You know, by you doing all these shenanigans and coming on and losing your cool and just going on a tangent, you're giving these people more content. You're giving them something to talk about. I'm just saying. And at the end of the day, the more you talk, the more you incriminate yourself. You're not doing yourself any justice by going on these lives and pleading your case.
Right? And if you're doing reporting that isn't, you know, accusing people of crimes or various things like that, you shouldn't have anything to worry about, right? If you stick to the facts, or if you are being if you're doing commentary, it's clear what your commentary is. It's pretty hard for anyone to win a defamation case. Point blank, period.
You guys. You know, I'm even speechless. It's like, Katie, honestly speaking, yes, you say it is hard to win a defamation case. But pay attention to your own wording. It may be hard, but it's not impossible. You know, I don't want it even to come out my mouth. I'm just gonna say that. It may be hard, but it's possible. Because at this point, in my opinion, you have become so complacent. You're trying so hard to get people to back you up. I personally don't think you have any friends. Because honestly, if I was your friend, I would be on the doorstep, banging the door down, taking your phone away from you, or your camera or whatever, and giving it to you when you really need it. Stay off of the lives. You're hurting yourself, Katie. Salty's in your lives, monitoring you. What more do you need, Katie? What more? Now, Katie, all this petty bullshit needs to stop. She just posted this a few hours ago. Katie, all this bullshit needs to stop. She just posted this on her Twitter. You guys, was this even necessary? Absolutely not. She is poking the fucking bear. What is she trying to prove? Katie, you have a beautiful family. You have a son that needs you, Katie. Spend your time. Put all your energy into him, Katie. Please. You guys, I don't know what more to say. I truly don't. That is it for now, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload. Please don't forget to be kind to one another, and don't forget to wear a mask. So you guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.